In today's video, we're going to look at balancing and why this is something that every new animator should not ignore, so stay tuned. Hey friend, it's Ion here. I hope you are doing well and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel, the channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation. And if that is you, welcome, you are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. And if you want to start out in animation and you don't know what you're going to need, I compiled the animation startup guide, and in this guide I list basically everything you're going to need from animation software like 2D and 3D animation, script writing software, storyboard software, as well as a list of well-known brands when it comes to drawing tablets. So everything comes with a link, so you can click on it and you can read up on all the products, and you can see what will work best for you. You can see the specs, what you're going to need, as well as maybe with the software download trial versions and test it out. So this is a complete startup guide for if you want to become an animator and you don't know what you're going to need. So in the description box below, there's a link. Just click there and I will send that guide to you. Now, I do a lot of animation training, especially when it comes to new animators, those who are just starting out their journey. And so I do one-on-one coaching with them. And one of the things I normally do is I let them block out a walking cycle. Okay, so once you've blocked that out, then you can fine-tune it so that you can get your walking cycle right. So what we do is, let me just show you, is we will normally I will basically just give them something like this, the side angle, not the front angle, the side angle of the different key poses. And then I want the animator to pose all of those poses in his timeline. I block it out, and then basically he's got his walking cycle just as a practice. If he's doing his first walking cycle, this is normally what I let them do, is just to copy something like this inside their animation software, pose his character, all these different poses, so that he understands the walking cycle as well as blocking, timing, all of those kind of things. But there's one mistake they always make. They keep copying this sheet, basically this image. They keep blocking everything, but there's one thing always missing, and that is balance. Okay, so what I did is I just quickly made an image here of a character that's actually me and I've just did a rough pose, nothing spectacular. Let's say I'm a new animator and I am blocking one of the poses, so I am blocking this one here, the high. I'm blocking that one. So that is what I did. But there's something wrong, okay? This pose, the character is out of balance. So we must always remember our natural body always try to balance itself. No matter what we do, we always just automatically balance ourselves. Okay, so the first problem is that with this leg up, there's a lot of weight to the front. Okay, so you need to change the center of gravity a little bit. So what you need to do is let's just lock that foot, and then we can just move him a little bit forward. And now the center of gravity is a little bit in the middle and it looks a lot more balanced, okay? But there is another problem. If we go back, before I go there, this one leg is in the air, okay? So if he stands like that, this leg is in the air. So if I move to the front of this character, okay? Now it looks fine. But if you're going to lift this leg, all the weight is on the leg on the floor, And with this leg up, there's nothing to support your weight, so your character will basically fall to the character's left, our right side. To the character's left. He'll fall that side because there is nothing supporting his body weight. The center of gravity is not right. Okay. So what you need to do, and you can also see it, they've actually made the same problem here. This leg is in the air, so there's nothing that supports the body, so he is going to fall this side. Now, if you look the next step, okay, this leg is there, and this foot is a little bit more off center. So his body is in the center, where his body is basically above that. So you need to shift the body a little bit this side, and you need to let me just unlock that. You need to off-center it and make sure there is a perfect balance. So now your character is let me just close here. Now the character is a lot more balanced. That is a lot better. Okay. So doesn't matter what pose you do, you always need to make sure, is your character balanced? Okay. Let's do another pose. So let's just okay, y'all, let's just do this. Okay, so now he's just standing, but now let's say we want him to bend over forward, like a swimming, someone who swims at the starting blocks, how they bend forward to jump. Let's pose that quickly. Okay, so let's wrong one. Edit motion layer. Let's just lock. Okay, his feet is locked. Okay, so first thing is we're just gonna bend his knees a little bit, and we are going to let him bend forward like so. And obviously his arms will be in, and his head will look forward. Okay. But as you can see, this character is completely out of balance. He is going to fall forward. Okay. So how do we fix it? We need to make sure we get his center. Now you can see he's not going to fall over. Or if you want to do that, another way to get your character to be balanced is you unlock that foot and you move it forward. And so now he can put his weight on the one leg. So now he is supporting himself a little bit better. And all of a sudden your character is a lot more balanced. And that is what you want. So let's just move that. And now if you look at your character, now you can say, okay, this character is not going to fall. He's not going to fall over. He is balanced. And that is basically what you always want to do when you block out your key poses of your character. It doesn't matter what you do, whether it's the walking cycle or whatever pose you are doing, make sure your character is always balanced. And if he's not balanced, make sure you adjust the center of gravity, or maybe get a leg out that supports his body weight so that he is balanced. So it's always something to keep in mind. This is something that I've picked up from all my students. It's a basic mistake that they do is they just go and they look at this sheet and they just block out those poses, but they forget about the character needs to balance. If the one leg is up, he's going to fall over. So he needs to adjust the body so that that character is balanced in that pose. And then you go from there. And that will automatically just add more realism to your animation, because that is what our body does automatically, is it balances itself automatically. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you did. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from you. And if you are interested, if you are new to animation and you are interested in booking a one-on-one call with me, feel free to visit my website. I'll put a link in the description, and I would love to work with you. So from me, I will see you guys next week with another video. So God bless and happy animating.